If you're that unhappy, why stay and suffer? Hmm?
You saying that Lucille Rader should have left her husband? Hmm?
Well, the truth is, I don't know how anyone could stay with someone who harms them. I mean, one time would be enough for me to find a door.
Come on, Frank. That's pretty simple. I mean, no one can know how they would react to something unless they've been through it. Things happen to people, and people, they respond in different ways.
Well, the answer is pretty simple. As brutal as her marriage was, Lucille Rader stayed because, for some reason, she wanted to. Life with her husband had more to offer to her than life without.
So she's at fault?
No. No, but she had a choice. She's complicit on some level.
She is the one who was being hit, Frank. She is the one who was living with the fear.
Fear?
Yeah.
Fear? France Rader is 2 hours dead, and she's offering to testify against her own daughter?
She doesn't know what she's saying.
Sounded
She's
pretty damn clear to me.
This woman is a victim.
Well, of course she's a victim. The daughter's a victim. They're just not our victim. Our victim's got 3 holes in his pericardial sac.
See the sweet talk than others.
Go help your friend.
Yeah.
Jeez. Hey, rise and shine.
What, is my turn again?
Yeah, 1 hour on, 1 hour off. That's what we agreed on.
Oh, boy. Anything?
No. No light, no movement.
The hell with this. Let's turn this over to the fugitive squad. Let some younger guys sit out here and wait. I mean, this girl's not exactly Hannibal Lecter.
She's a shooter. It's a murder, so we wait.
Murder?
Yeah, what else would you call it, Frank?
Manslaughter, 5 years. Suspended.
3 in the chest, on his knees. No, she executed the guy. 2nd degree and 10 years at least.
Are you out of your mind? The girl grew up in a boxing ring. She was lucky to be alive.
It's more than the father can say.
Well, 2 hours ago, you all teary-eyed about how much of a victim the wife was, how much abuse she had to put up with.
The wife was hit.
What hurts more, getting hit by your father or watching your mother get hit by your father? I mean, this is awfully darn close to justifiable homicide.
You know, as far as we know, he never threatened the daughter. He never hit her. So unless she fears for her life, Billy Rader has no right to shoot her father down.
This guy's a bastard.
Yeah, he was.
He got what he deserved.
Yes, he did.
Manslaughter, 5 years suspended.
What are you talking about? It doesn't work that way.
It doesn't?
No. No, you can't just go through this world giving every bastard what he deserves. Can't do that.
Okay, thanks. Thanks. That was Rinaldi. He said that Neil Passett didn't show up for work today. Neither did Tiles.
Kyle's.
You know, the woman doing all the crying in the kitchen? Come on, take a ride with me.
Hey, Bayliss.
Yeah.
Got a present for you. 2 spent 38s from the mortal remains of Franz Rader. 1 pancaked and 1 suitable for comparison.
One of them, his office starts to do carry-out.
I just wanted to let you know I was a little off in the trajectory, all right?
It's not downward?
Downward for 2 of 3, and the other bullet caught him straight on.
So, he was on his knees when she shot him twice, and then he was flat on his back when she delivered the parting shot.
That would be consistent with the postmortem, yes.
That's nice. That's very nice. You still sound like a manslaughter to you, Frank?
He never touched me. She wouldn't let him. I used to think it was because she was defending me, but after a while it seemed more like she was jealous or something, like getting beat up was her special job or privilege or something.
How often were the beatings?
Every week sometimes. Sometimes not for months. The pressure would build up and he would blow.
How's it going?
Oh, as smooth as silk. She's talking her head off.
At work they thought he was some kind of angel.
Why is it I feel so bad?
What happened yesterday?
I came home and he was beating her with the back of his gun. He'd broken her arm. She couldn't even move it. She was crying and he was screaming at her to shut up, yelling that she was always trying to push him. And then he held the gun to her head. And I just went crazy. I jumped on him and we fell on the floor. And the gun fell and I just reached for it.
So your father attacked you?
What do you mean?
Well, you said you were struggling. He came at you. He swung on you. What did he do? He,
Hey.
Geez, Pembleton.
Can you blame him?
Not really.
He was more kind of stunned. He was still on the ground when I got up.
And you shot him 3 times.
That's right.
But you were frightened of him. You kept firing because you thought he might,
Frank.
I thought if I didn't keep firing, the bastard might live.
So you were in fear of your father?
Pembleton, if you don't mind.
Right. When you shot him, you were in fear of what he might do to you, your mother. You were in fear.
Outside, gentlemen.
Wait,
Now.
I mean, now I've really seen it all. Frank Pembleton, public defender.
I'm just trying to give her an out. At least she deserves the chance to cop to manslaughter.
That is a decision from my office.
I know that it is, but by the time you make it, she'll have put herself in so deep, there'll be no saving her.
Frank, listen to me. If she is so deserving, why hasn't she just followed your lead, huh?
I feel for the girl too, Frank, but we just can't put words in her mouth. Just do your job.
This is my job. This is what the city of Baltimore pays me to do, to pin murder one on a girl in this situation.
No one is pinning anything on anybody in there.
That's right. 3 shots to the chest, 1 while he's already on the floor.
We don't know that.
2 downward trajectories, Frank, and 1 that was shot straight on. That's what Cox told both of us. We heard it, didn't we?
Well, how about 1 shot head on as a father was attacking her and 2 more as he falls to his knees? How about that?
You can twist facts to fit any scenario. Bottom line is the mother puts France Rader on his knees when the shooting starts.
That's what she says now while the blood's still warm. But we all know by the time this goes to trial, she'll be backing up on her story.
If the mother backs up, fine. But what she's left us with is straight up murder.
Right, which is what it is. Now, that girl in there, she had the power of life and death over another human being, Frank, and guess what? She chose death.
A human being.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. A bona fide, wife-beating, gun-waving member of the tribe. Now, you want to call that first bullet self-defense? Fine, first one's on the house. Second bullet, you want to say that was shot in fear? That's great, that's no problem, because you know what? We're going to give her a 2-bullet handicap. But the 3rd shot, Frank, the one where he is down on the floor, and he's of no threat to anyone at all, Frank, come on.
Legally, all the premeditation needed for first-degree murder can come in the moment between the 2nd and 3rd shots. She thinks she wants him dead, and boom, she fires again.
Damis is right. We have to play the cards as they're dealt.
Yes, sir.
Do I have anything more to worry about in there?
No, sir.
What? What is it?
You're the sensitive one, right? So you're saying that France attacked Billy?
He did.
And she fired the shots in self-defense.
In self-defense. Yes.
He wasn't on his knees? Begging?
No. He was coming after Billy. He was gonna hurt her. She shot him to protect herself.
All right, poor woman. Daughter murders her husband, now she's got nothing left. Yeah, I'd lie for Billy, too.
What is it with you?
What do you mean?
You got all the sympathy in the world for Lucille Rader. You got none for her daughter?
Well, Lucille Rader didn't kill anyone, Frank.
Right. I see.
What? You see what?
Lucille took it. Lucille suffered. She didn't cry out or rebel or fight back. She took every beating as if it were her due. Billy, on the other hand, she took on the power, and for one moment at least, she won. Listen to me. Please, please listen to me. The daughter fought, and the mother didn't. So what? When it finally comes down, they're the same. They're different, but the same. They were abused. No matter what they did or did not do, the sin is not their own. Yeah. The sin is not your own.